Okay, folks, we're focusing on two specific things today and the effect on your wallet. Pretty important, right? Well, Dave Mortach is here. He's the president of Mortach Financial. Great to see you.
All right.
So what's going on in the world of finance now?
Well, so we've got an interesting thing today to talk about, Dave, the difference between banks and insurance companies. So again, not to scare anybody, but banks are struggling right now. But I've asked all of my clients, why would you want to be in the bank? I'm going to do a round number, Dave.
Yeah.
A CD right now is 3.5%. Round number, you can get a little bit more. I don't care. Let's stay with a round number.
Right.
3.5%. Okay, Dave, I'd love to get a 3.5% CD. Well, I've got an annuity that gives you up to a 14% bonus on the first day. Well, my modern math tells me that it'll take 4 years of 3.5% to catch up to what we do on the first day. So there are banks that are going to go out of business over the next 7 quarters. Not to scare anybody, that's a true statement. People out there watching us right now probably don't know. A small bank in Chicago just went out of business last week. Some banks are in trouble. The smaller banks are in trouble. Smaller community and regional banks. Well, I use the strongest of the strong insurance companies. There's experts out there saying there might be a run on the banks over the next 2 years. You never hear the words there's going to be a run on the insurance companies.
Yeah, so you hear a lot about insurance companies right now. In fact, I noticed for people that want to buy life insurance, they're offering like ridiculously low prices for returns on insurance. How do they do that?
So every life insurance policy, and I do life insurance too, Dave, every life insurance policy is based on an inside interest rate. And this is where we have the advantage over the banks. Insurance companies are based off the 10-year treasury that's going up, and the banks are based off the Fed funds rate, which is going down. So life insurance is cheaper right now. It is. It absolutely is because of the great rates that are out there. So we're so blessed in our business with the fixed indexed annuities, Dave. We've got the best products we've ever had. We've got the best rates we've ever had. You put those two things together, and just like life insurance, we're at the best point we've ever been at. And I can back that up. Sales of fixed indexed annuities are up 300% over the last 5 years.
Yeah.
So if you're choosing safety, well, it's the bank or us. Well, it's pretty obvious what to do there. And if anybody wants to look at their 401k account over the last week, which they probably don't want to, the market is about to go down also. And that's coming from the experts, not Dave Mortach. I promise I'll back that up. So it's the most overvalued stock market in the history of our country. So when you take the three choices, there's only three: stock market, bank, annuity. We've got the safety and we've got the growth, and we're better than both, Dave.
Okay, so somebody has, say, their life savings, they got $200,000 in the bank.
Yep.
They come and see you, I want to get that 13 or whatever percent up front
Sure.
on top of it. So they get the 200,000 plus they get the 14%,
Yep,
or whatever percent on top of that. Then,
First day.
Then how do they access that money for the retirement as it goes on?
Okay, so perfect question. So just like a bank, you make withdrawals. Okay, so but with us, you make the withdrawals through us. It's no problem. So you're allowed to take out up to 10% of your money.
How often?
Each year after the first year. You have to be 59.
So you got a whole year you got to sit on it.
Yes. Which again, if you're in a CD, you can't take out anything at all, Dave, except for that 10-day window when it comes due. So when you put that together, Dave, the 14% bonus goes in on the first day. So let's use your 200 example. Well, you're at 228 on the first day. But that means your interest from now on is based on 228, not 200. So it's an advantage that it goes in on the first day.
So you're making interest on the money they just gave you.
Yes.
But you can't touch it for a year.
Right. And that's okay, because if you did a 1-year CD, you can't touch it for a year either.
And how much can you take out after 1 year?
10%.
10%
So in
every
that
year.
example, with the bonus in there, you'd
$22,000.
Yeah, 22 grand out.
And that would be...
Absolutely. And I make sure, Dave, that people keep enough liquid assets besides that so that they're not, oh my gosh, Dave, I needed some of that
So you
money.
don't drain them?
No, Dave, that would be horrifying. No, I make sure my clients leave enough liquid assets. So you put together the safety in this world, that's already an important word. The growth based off of indexes, you can take out money, you get a bonus up to 14%, and you and I talk about no probate court all the time, Dave. You put that in there too, that's hypercritical.
So there you go, folks. So if you're looking for a proven retirement strategy that provides safety, growth, and lifetime income, you can let Dave and his 2 decades of experience help you out. In fact, if you call in the next 30 minutes to schedule a complimentary consultation with Dave, you'll receive a free copy of his book, Retirement Solutions for Your Life. And you can call Dave right now, of course, at 877-GAINS-FOR-YOU, or visit him at the web on mortachfinancial.com.